Hillbilly Nitro, your internet plumbing guru. Here we are, guys, back with another episode. We are going to install Delta bathroom sink faucet. We're on the COVID-19, stay-at-home order, so we're doing projects around the house, and I'm going to show you guys some of my hillbilly plumbing skills. So what we need to do this project, and maybe you're just wondering maybe you're just you just bought this faucet and you want to know how you want to install it. Maybe you're not wanting to pay a certified plumber, so maybe you're a DIY guy, I don't know, or gal. So tools needed: channel locks, good set of channel locks. A plumber should always have some good channel locks, pliers, whatever you want to call them. Crescent wrench, not the exact name for it, but you know, you get what I'm saying, adjustable wrench. Flashlight, headlight, if possible, we're going to be up under the sink. Plumber's putty, or some silicone caulk. I use plumber's putty around the drain. You can get by with this. This is actually what it says to use, but no. You may need a good scraper. Get around that drain. Get the funk off the sink counter when we get that off. But I guess that's all we need. Oh, you'll need some shop rags, some kind of rags or something. We need to dry our surface off here when we put the putty down, put our new sink. We need to clean that up real good. You'll need a little drain pan. There will be some water coming out. I happen to have a puppy pad. We're going to be safe with it, so, you know, we don't want to get water everywhere. And some rubber gloves. You can be messing around with a nasty drain. Maybe you want to do it bare hands and catch herpes. I don't know, but rubber gloves, good. We don't want you catching a clap. So, some nasty drain. Anyways, that's about all you need. Some water, maybe some Mountain Dew. And so, another thing, before I forget, our faucet line, this ain't really tools that we need, but this is what we're going to be using on our supply lines from our water cutoffs. So we had to end up getting 30-inch supply lines because these are far away from the water cutoffs. So that's what we're going to be using. We'll show you how to get these all turned onto the faucet and everything, get ready to rock and roll. So without further ado, we're going to get into this and enjoy the show. So I've already been messing with this faucet. We got it at Lowe's. It was like, what, 69 bucks?
Yep.
Don't let me forget to introduce my executive producer here, Stephanie.
Hi.
So she's behind the camera.
First time videoing.
She's my supervisor / director / producer. So we're going to get this party rolling.
Yes.
Don't know if we're going to cut the video. We may just let it all roll and show you everything. I'm not professional, so.
And it's a great time for projects. This house is going on 20 years old. I don't know if this faucet's been replaced.
It's original.
It's original, and there's a little bit of slime. Hillbilly Nitro will not brush his teeth in here.
No.
Because it's gross.
Out of the faucet, so.
Yeah. So this is overdue. A beautiful new faucet for a decent price, and back to you, baby.
As you see, we got what is this? The Flynn. We got the Flynn here, all chrome. We'll eventually do this in all the bathrooms. So we're gonna start with this one. Pretty nice, but first step, we're gonna get these guys. Like my tripod set up there. Yeah, we broke our cell phone holder, so our camera holder. So we're gonna come down here, turn some light on. Now, first thing we do before we do anything is we turn our water off. And these will probably leak a little bit. That's typical. You may or may not need to replace yours. These are probably just as old as this house. This house is going on 20 years old, so these are probably original. And it's leaking as usual when you go to turn it off. So that's typical, but when you turn it back on, and if it starts dripping or leaking, you may have to replace these cutoffs. So this is where towel and a little pad comes in. We'll go ahead and get our pan under here. Put our mat down. Probably should have already put that down. But anyways, I wasn't expecting that much water to come out. Now our long 30-inch hose is steel braided hose, as you've seen. We'll be replacing these plastic lines here. This is kind of a penny pinching thing that they've used. It's typical in mobile homes and stuff like that, but they use it in housing too. So good way to pinch pennies. And we'll get up here and we will be unbolting these bolts, unbolting these lines, and our sink drain that doesn't work. That's what I just showed you up top a while ago. That's how this setup works. So now we'll have to get our pliers and loosen those bolts up. May need you to hold the camera under here for a second. Think you can do that? Gotta get my executive producer in here to help hold camera, if she can.
All right, let me see how I can fit.
You may need to lay in here like I'm laying if you can.
All right. Ooh.
See, we'll be taking all this out. This is why we need the big channel locks, this big nut right here. I'll need you in on this side.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, bear with me. All right.
Now, just go to where the action's at.
All right.
Won't take long. First, we will take and disconnect our supply lines. Should be a little, well, let me crack the sink open real quick so we don't have no pressure in that line. No pressure. We turned our supply lines off down here. They still could have been a little pressure in there, so I'll open the sink up. Now we will undo these nuts. Try to film this right here if you can, babe.
I gotcha.
Probably should have just disconnected it from the bottom and took them out to the top. We could have just disconnected them here and not done those on the top and just pulled it out altogether. Oh well. We'll do that next time.
Little by little, we will replace everything. Have granite countertops. Have the best of the best. There goes one. There goes the other one.
We don't really need it. We need that bucket for the drain. just took an eyeball out. Remember that drawer's up where you stand up, babe.
I've got it.
Smaller wrench would have been better, but oh well. Been real nice to go into the hospital, get a piece of metal out of my eye.
Now it's not the time to be in the hospital.
No. Okay. That one's loose. I'll hook this drain. Now, while I'm down here, we'll go ahead and loosen up this drain. Open these all the way up.
For any girls watching, fall in love with a handyman.
Handyman.
Handyman. You'll have a beautiful house. You'll save money. And they're the best kind of old school men. Or just have them subscribe and learn.
Now, here goes the dirty, stinky part.
Oh, I don't know if I'm ready. I don't want to see this. I don't want to know how bad it is.
We'll disconnect it right here.
Y'all ready to see what happens after 20 years?
This is where you put your gloves on.
Do I need gloves?
No. Just to give you an idea, there's the drain I just pulled out of it.
Yeah.
That's
Long hair. My hair's everywhere.
looks like a French fry in it.
All right, now I get this close. Silence means yes. Ew.
This is the P-trap that we're taking off now. This is what keeps the smelly sewer smell coming back up out of your sink from happening. May need to take this one off, I don't know. Sometimes you can get them out. Depends on how long that pipe is, I'll loosen it. Yeah, we're going to take this bottom one off. Tools out of the way here.
I don't like the inside color. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh my gosh. And that's why he does not brush his teeth in here.
Do you want to put on gloves?
Oh yeah.
Now we gotta go to the top. Okay, babe. Now, if you can get out of there.
All right, patience while I move.
I can't touch the camera. Now I have to get that to screw out, and it's locked up pretty good.
Tool run. Welcome to our bathroom. This is the master bathroom. Hope you're enjoying this video. When I slightly browsed around what was available on YouTube for things like this, there was not much. They were shortened into 3 minutes with no real in-depth how to. I just encouraged him that this was a good idea and people had more time and ability to do house projects. We are trying to order what we can on Amazon, and then run to the store if needed. We did try to do one big run to stock up on house projects. We're kind of working from home right now and doing what we can. All right, we're back under.
Okay. So I'm grabbing a hold of the drain with the pliers. Okay, come up top. Now, if your drain is corroded together like this one is, take a screwdriver. I think they make a tool for this. Take a screwdriver, stick down in this hole right here, and turn. Turn your channel locks while holding this one stationary, and it will unscrew it. Yeah.
Oh, I don't even want to see what's inside.
20 years of crud. Look at that. Now, look at this.
Oh, so gross. As you can see, this is a pretty nice house, and it doesn't look that bad on the outside.
Good
Replace these.
Another tool to have on hand, a bucket. This is why we need the scraper, paper towels.
You know, we spent $65. We did mid-range, but you can do it for less. You can do it for more.
Hey, look what we found. We found some.
I don't even want to know.
Is that yours?
Maybe a belly button ring or something that I had when I was 16. And a penny. We'll have to see.
1980 penny.
1980. That's the year you were born.
Okay, we're going to scrape this old plumber's putty off here. I like using plumber's putty instead of silicone. Just a personal preference.
And all this can go down the drain.
It's going down into our little bucket down there.
Or a bucket.
We want this good and clean to set our plumber's putty in.
I would love a baby bottle brush to scrub that with right now.
We'll clean it up.
He's got it.
Sink's gonna drain better, I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, it is. No more liquid plumber.
Clean your drain out real good. I'm gonna go inside because you have a drain that goes down, an overflow drain, so we'll make sure that's open. It is. There, I smell some toothpaste. Okay. Bucket. Here's something else. We want to get this good and clean. Okay.
Oh, here it comes. Here it comes.
We can take this to the scrapyard and get us like $3. Look at that.
$3. Oh, and I want to see. Can we see inside that faucet? Or no, like the gross part that was all slimy.
It's all black right there.
Yeah.
See, we were trying to take this off, and it's just corroded to it, and it won't come off.
Yeah, that's gross.
Old vintage Delta, probably vintage 1997. Okay, now Get our scraper.
Oh, let's scrape it. I'm a magic eraser fan. But some places are hard to get to. Do you want the magic eraser?
Nah, but it'll be alright. I'll leave the scraper, I'll get it. Oh, yeah, if it's in here, you know, I'm gonna use it. Magic eraser. Add that to the tool list. Turned out perfect.
Magic eraser, if you want to sponsor this video,
Holler at me.
holler at me.
Hillbilly Nitro TV.
I disinfect and then I use it.
Hillbilly Nitro TV at gmail.com. Have any questions? Anything? I'll put the email in the description. You have any questions about installing one of these? Hit me on the email.
And even though he's growing, he's great at responding to comments.
As long as I see them. I don't always see them all.
Nah. This magic eraser is falling apart.
Ripped it out. That's sharp.
Yeah, he said it's sharp. They also make bathroom ones, but...
Okay.
All right, I'm getting excited. It's getting close to seeing the new faucet.
Look at all this.
Ew, do we want to see it? Ew, 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 ew.
There's our nastiness right there. You can...
all right. Want a good view? And guys, I think this was a 2000 build.
I thought you said 97.
Now, the neighborhood started in 97, but I believe this was a 99, 2000 finished construction. I'm pretty sure we're going on 20 years. Good build. We are very clean people. But, oh, this is not an expensive project. All right, now I guess that was a trial. We'll check him out.
Now,
He's getting prepared.
This is not absolutely necessary, but this is a little step I like to do. You don't have to do this. It'll come out. I just popped it. This helps seal the faucet flange down to the sink. That way no water can possibly run down there. So the top of the sink gets wet. Why is it not coming out? Should have popped this for the video. It's wanting to come out over here on the end, so oh well, this'll work.
All right. When everything fails, use your finger.
That's right. Don't have to do this. This is something I prefer to do. Just a little extra security. Doesn't hurt anything. That way, if you overflow the sink and water always gets up behind the side of the faucet, so.
When he does things, he likes to go and do them perfectly right.
It's all about your prep. Prep work is the most important thing.
All
And
right.
So your flange here, your gasket, seal, whatever you want to call this, says front there. So that point to the front. Stick it up over there.
Isn't she pretty?
Make sure that's set down in that caulk. See, I didn't put a bunch in there. I don't want it squeezing out from underneath it. Some may, but I doubt it will. I didn't put a lot. And that's just a little extra protection around those hoses because water will set and this crease right around here when it gets wet. So now I guess I'm gonna go ahead and bolt this down, get the supply lines to it, and then we'll put the drain in. So we'll need these. This will bolt it to the countertop. And then we'll need camera lady to come underneath.
He's getting serious. He's got his light on.
Yeah, I got my light on. I'm getting serious.
He's hydrating.
Lay down here in the wetness. Not too wet though.
No, I'm on the towel.
You're fine. You're fine, lady Lou.
Alright, this is the best angle I can get.
I'm gonna go all the way to the countertop and just snug it so the other side don't move around on me. And before I tighten these down, I'm gonna make sure I've got the faucet where I want it, centered up, because it has a little play in it.
Just like the measure twice, cut once.
Go up top, make sure I've got it where I want it. You may even want to use a measuring tape. Just find you some lines on the sink, natural lines, and make sure everything's lined up. That's very close to the back line on the sink there. Put a finger on each side, yeah. There it is. She's lined up with the drain. Now we're gonna tighten her down. Now you don't have to put the gorilla strength on these, but you do need to snug them up a little bit. So make sure you don't move your faucet while you're doing it. Now I have my protected plastic coated channel locks here. That won't mar into this plastic very much, but you don't have to do that or have these. Turn down a little bit. These just need to be barely over hand tight.
I can't get that shot. Here it is. You get it.
Not to mess with my Teflon tape. There it is.
And one more.
Okay, she's in.
All right.
Now, before we leave up top, we'll go ahead and put our supply lines on. Or leave at the bottom. We have the tail a little bit too late. A towel is necessary, or a big piece of foam, because this sink will bite into your back. Now you have a rubber seal in there. That should be sufficient on sealing this up, but I put the Teflon tape on there just as added protection. This is actually a very uncommon length right here. Usually your supply lines will come out right here. This is going on. This is a slab house, so water lines are coming up out of the concrete pad. This is where you'll need your adjustable wrench. You can do this with the channel locks, but we want a clean install. We don't want marred up nuts and bolts, so we want our fittings nice and pretty. If something's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Patience is the key.
Are y'all learning something new? I am.
And you want these pretty good and snugged up pretty good. Not the He-Man strength, but just when you start getting plenty of resistance.
And Hillbilly Nitro has human strength.
There we go. It's on there. One more.
There's days he puts on my coffee screw-on lid so tight and gives me another coffee to fill it up that I can't get it off.
Okay. This is the tricky one. What's our time looking like?
Well, I think you stopped it once.
No, I didn't stop it once.
Oh, I know. Well, I don't know. We're at 30 minutes and 26 seconds.
You've got to keep this
No, baby.
flat, like landscape.
Oh, crap, baby.
So the video says 30 minutes.
Yeah. Hope y'all are hanging in, but this is the best step-by-step video you will see.
Opinion. Okay.
I've researched.
Now, we got one more thing to do down here on the supply lines. We want to clean these threads off. And I'm going to put just a little Teflon tape on these as well. I mean, these have rubber seals too. But just to be on the safe side. Double up on protection. the way the direction you will be tightening the connection. So put your tape on in that direction. It's not a must, but it's better to. Make sure you don't get your hot and cold mixed up. And this is our hot. Here's our cold. I think I just threaded that tape on there the wrong way, but I'm not sure.
You went clockwise.
It'll be out with the old and in with the new. Now these will be 1/2 inch on the top, 3/8 down here on the bottom. That's why it's best to just use an adjustable wrench, aka crescent wrench. You don't want to make sure you have any kinks in your line as well. So make sure you got good flowing lines there. Now, we can't check that yet because we got to put the drain in real quick. So, there you go, camera lady. We're going to set our drain in plumber's putty. We may have to trim this off a little bit. I'm not sure yet. It's going to be close. I'll check that down there. And if I have to, I'll take it back off. Actually, let's go ahead and do it before we put the plumber's putty down. This in. I love the smell of plumber's putty.
I haven't smelled it yet. You'll have to let me smell.
You'll smell it soon enough. Okay, that'll go like that. Let me see the P-trap. Where's the P-trap? There it is. We'll have to salvage this off the old.
Do we want to clean the inside of that? Scrub it with a toothbrush, an old toothbrush or anything?
Nah, just getting that crusty stuff off there so that'll slide off. This is all we need. I'll mop it off with this. We should have bought a new one, but oh well, we didn't. Let's see, did one come with the... No, it didn't come with a new one. Good enough. Drain's clean.
That's what I was concerned
Not
about.
exactly clean, but...
Okay. You're the expert.
You want to put your Flynn, your little washer here, it's angled. You want to put that facing your P-trap because that sets in there like that. And so it's cut at an angle. You don't want to turn that around. So you put that up like that with the angles going down. First, you put your nut on there. Set that on there like so. That's what it is. Yeah, I don't believe that's. I believe we're going to have to cut it. I don't think. I'm kind of putting it on the opposite way, I think. Yeah, that's not going to work. Coming down to right there. I believe that's enough right there. Let me see when I get this on here. We may have to cut it. There it is. Okay. Now I'm going to take that back off. Up top here, man. Wash my hands off this. Okay, now we're gonna put our plumber's putty on here. Camera stopped. There we go. Roll it out. Run it around here. You want a little extra on there because we want it to squeeze out like a good long-lasting seal. Now, we'll set this down in there. Make sure nothing's down there. That's old stuff. Everything's clean and clear down there. I'll set that down there and push down. Let that squeeze out. Now, we will take our drain assembly. good and tight as you can get it. Okay, now we put our plunger lever hole there straight to the back. So now we will drop our plunger like this, facing the rear. That way it'll connect with our rod that goes in. I'm going to drop this straight down the drain. Just to make sure. Everything's lined up. Looks like it turned on me. Okay, come up here. We're going to drop that straight down. Straight down like that. So it'll come on. When we stick that through the drain, it'll go through there just like that. Straight down. It turned on me, so I had to come back up. We don't want that turning. There we go. Engaged. Now let's go ahead and tighten this up a bit. That way it'll give us an idea that we've got our drain pipe straight. Because we've got to drop that plunger rod in the back of the faucet to even up with that. Now we tighten this up. We've got a rubber gasket here, rubber seal. That's going to seal to the bottom of the sink. Big chain lights here. I'll hold the drain. Make sure that stays straight. There we go. It's good and snug. You don't want to over tighten this. This is a plastic drain. Some are metal. You may have a metal one. This seems to be the new thing Delta's doing, is supplying plastic ones. Now we're gonna just hand tighten that plunger lever there. For now, I guess we can go ahead and bolt the drain up, the P-trap. That's nasty. Now, if you're wondering, maybe you don't know, maybe you already know this, a P-trap, this keeps a level thing of water in it. That way your sewer line doesn't have smell coming back up out your sink. That's the purpose of a P-trap. Everything you put down the drain, water will flow out of it. But when you turn the drain off, it will keep a level of water here that seals the sewer gas from coming back up your sink.
And so, girl question, that water never goes up, so it doesn't matter if that is spotlessly clean.
I mean, the water doesn't go up. What do you mean? Go up?
Like, it doesn't affect, it doesn't ever go up the drain. It's just for sewer and draining.
It's just whatever goes down the sink last will stay in the bottom of the pipe right here. And keep just the smell. It's mainly for smell. Keep the smell from coming up out of your sink.
Asking questions for the female audience that might not know. And because I had an urge to obsessively clean it.
I guess everybody was just yelling at me. Put the nut on, put the nut on. Stay on there. You gotta put your nut on. Remember, put the angle down. Flat side to the top. We'll snug that up just a little bit there. Okay. This section on. Guess what? It's almost time to turn some water on.
Ooh.
You just want these barely over hand tight. Don't want to put the human strength on these either. Just hand tight. Everything should go together. Nice and easy. You shouldn't have to put any kind of caulk, any kind of sealant on these joints. If everything's together right, they will seal up themselves. Okay, now all we have to do is adjust our plunger. I'm going to show you how to do that. Now this has a direction down here. It's got a little key that this sets down into the back of the sink there. So it's come over top of the sink. You see that hole right there? It's got a little key in it. No, it sets straight down through there. And see, it won't turn nothing. It sets in a key slot. Okay, now that's all the way down. Get our plumber's putty out of here. Now we've sealed this drain up for a long time using that plumber's putty. Didn't have to use any caulk.
And it's blue?
No, that's just to keep from getting scratched up.
Oh. I thought that was a little weird.
Okay, what's it like? Gotta go under again. Get that in there. Our drain's all the way down, our plunger's down. This off. I can't get in here. I gotta get side of it. Slide that up like so. Now we slip it over our. This is down, all the way down, so that means our plunger is down. I think so. Yeah, it should go. Lift the plunger's up, babe.
Do what?
Lift that plunger's up.
Oh. No change. Okay, it's now. Yep, it's up.
It's up.
It's up.
Down.
Down.
Cool. Okay, now come down here. It's up right there in that position, so we want our plunger up. So we're gonna go, we can put it in the top right here. This top hole. This will vary from sink to sink. I got the plunger up. I just put that on there. Now, here's where it gets a little tricky. Tighten this bolt up in the back of this plastic piece on our plunger rod. Okay, we've got it snugged up to it. Now we will just unloosen a little bit, push up about 1.5 inches, tighten our bolt. That should hold it so we can snug it up a little better with the. Oh, I forgot one other thing. But slide this on there too. That's our keeper here. Slide that on there. Now we will tighten this nut up. This is where a lot of these sink plungers fail. So come unbolted and people won't know how to fix them and they just stay broken forever. Tighten that up, just snug it up. Take a drink every time I say snug it up. Okay, now if we push down on our plunger up top, this will go down. That will close our drain. Drain up, drain down. It's got that little black fencing that we put on there, so it's open, actually open more than it looks like it's open. We may or may not have to adjust that a little bit more, but I think it'll be fine. I believe that will be fine. We put that little black keeper on there, so I believe it'll be fine. So we'll just stop that right there. It's shut. Get that plumber's, now we're going to the plumber's putty out of there, out of the sink. Now we're going to throw the water to it and see if we have any leaks. Come down below one more time, babe. These will leak a little bit when you turn them on. And it should stop when you get it. There it goes, it stopped. These probably will need to be replaced at some point very soon. Wouldn't be a bad idea, so maybe that'll be another video. We should have just went ahead and bought some, but I didn't really know how old they were. We just kind of bought this faucet on a whim. We didn't check anything. See, it's dripping a little bit, but if I turn it back out to where it was at, turn it all the way on, it should stop. Okay, yeah, it stopped. Put this one all the way out. These are notorious for going bad, especially if they've been turned on and off a lot. Those seals get hard, you know. So what we'll do for next, after we get all this dried up with some paper towels after the video, we'll put a paper towel down below each one and we'll keep an eye on it for the next couple of days and make sure there's no drips or anything. Like I said, we'll probably end up replacing them. But that way will vary on your faucets. So come on up, babe. Now we will show you the finished project. Put her lid back on our brand new thing of plumber's putty. Drain going down. Kind of slow there. I may need to bring that up a little bit more. I may have to adjust that just a little more. There's our hot water. Let the air get out of the water, or lines there. Yeah, we're gonna have to bring that plunger up a little more after the video.
Fabulous.
But there you are, a Delta Flynn installed, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's long. Just hopefully people, if you're wanting the people that are installing these DIY people, scroll through the video. I'll put that in the description. And I thank you guys for watching, hanging out with us, and just a little COVID-19 quarantined in the house video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, thumb it down. Let us know in the comments if I've done something wrong.
And thanks for your patience as I videoed for the first time. I know he corrected me once because I was not being totally in line. So you can give me a comment. But Mrs. Hillbilly Nitro
Over and out of
directing.
See you guys.
Bye, guys.
Peace.